A very good question was asked in exam, and not in exam, I think in RTP, where there is a lot of doubt. Means most doubtful question once again, and expected in exam. Where is that question? This question. Question number 22. Entity A is awarded a government grant of rupees 60,000 receivable over 3 years. Receivable over 3 years. 40,000 in year 1, 10,000 in each year 2 and year 3. Correct? I will not say what is the doubt. And you will see the same doubt will come in this question again. Okay? Contingent on creating 10 new jobs, and they need to create 10 new jobs, means they need to hire employee, and for this purpose they have received grant over 3 years, 40, 10, 10, and maintaining them for 3 years. Okay, related expenses will be the cost of hiring. Yes, sir. The employees are recruited at a total cost of 30,000. Means this is the recruitment cost. Whenever we appoint someone, so we need to do interview, etc. So that is recruitment cost. And the wage bill for the first year is 1 lakh, rising by 10,000 in each of the second and in each of the subsequent year. Means the salary of first year is 1 lakh, second year is 1 lakh 10,000, and third year is 1 lakh 20,000. Correct. Calculate the grant income and deferred income to be accounted for in the books for the year 1, 2, 3. Understood the question? Question you have understood? Correct. Got it. Now it means we need to do calculation of amortization of grant. So how many year? So we have year 1, year 2, year 3. What is the related expenses? First year it is 1 lakh plus 30,000. First year is 1 lakh 30,000. Second year is 1 lakh 10,000. And third year is 1 lakh 20,000. Am I right or not? Total is what? 3 lakh 60,000. So this will be the ratio amortization. Correct? Yes, sir. Now we need to find out amortization of grant. Amortization of grant. What is the total grant? 60,000. 60,000 will be amortized in this ratio. 60,000 will be amortized in this ratio. How much? 21,667. How much? 18,000. 333. 20,000. Understood? So this is the out of 60,000 how much will be amortized. Now we need to find out the unamortized balance. Unamortized balance will be shown in balance sheet, and in this only doubt. But year 1, what will be the first journal entry? Let us assume it was received at the beginning of the year. Correct? What is given in the question? Let us read once again. Entity A is awarded a government grant of 60,000 receivable over 3 years. Over 3 years 40,000 in year 1, 10,000 each in year 2 and year 3. Understood? Means 40,000 will be received in year 1, 10,000 and 10,000 will be received in year 2 and year 3. Now, just try to understand. Doubt is what? What will be the journal entry in year 1? This is the doubt. Journal entry will be receivable account debit to grant, receivable account debit to grant. Then it will be received. 40,000 will be received. But this receivable will be 60 or 40. This is the doubt. Doubt is this. Understood? Understood what I am saying? Have you understood? If you are saying 60, so in this it is wrong. 40 is correct. Full confused? अरे बोलना रही full confused ना? Just try to understand. Receivable means what? Receivable means what? अरे बोलो ना. Right to receive. But this right is based on what? Means how this right is given, how this right is created, based on condition. Condition is given where? Means how this right happened. Right now you have a right to come in the class. Every student will not come in my class now, but you have a right to come in the class. How this right is generated? By way of paying fees. But by way of paying fees based on what? Contract. बोलो contract का क्या बोलते हो? कुछ भी बोलो. By paying fees, by these. Means even though someone has paid fees, but it might happen I may not give the right. Correct now? So it means there is a contract. Can you see this is a contractual right? Means right is generated from contractual right now. And in the contract it is given that 40,000 is receivable in first year and 10,000 receivable in second year and 10,000 receivable in third year. It is given the contract. If you read the word 40,000 receivable in first year, 10,000 receivable in second year and 10,000 receivable in third year, my question to you are, if this is the receivable as per contract means in first year how much is receivable? 40,000 means this is due to be received. अरे बोलना रे. If this 40,000 is not received, then also will be recognized on accrual basis. That I am saying. Means this 40,000 will be recognized on accrual concept even though not received. You have misunderstood me. When I have done recognition criteria, I have never said what is not due can be recognized on accrual basis. Means, can you see this 10,000, there is no right to receive in first year. If there is no right to receive in first year, can you recognize it as receivable in first year? अरे बोलना रे. I hope you are understanding my emotions. Means, can I say what I have said is 40,000 will be recognized. This 40,000 will be recognized as grant even though not received if two conditions are satisfied. If two conditions are satisfied, बोलना yes or no? Means my first receivable is based on contract. What is the amount to be received? Now whether this amount can be recognized or whether it cannot be recognized based on Ind AS 20. अरे बोलना रे. Understood. One second. When I say receivable account debit to grant, receivable means right is generated from contract, means you need to now see contract. As per contract, what is receivable in first year? Now as per contract, receivable in first is 40,000 only, means can we recognize 40,000 in first year as a grant income even though not received? This is what Ind AS 20. Ind AS 20 has never said that whatever is not receivable you can recognize. Means if there is no right to receive 10,000 in first year, can you recognize it? अरे बोलना रे, can you recognize it? You can't recognize it. This point have you understood? Have you understood? Doubt. What? Missed entity A is awarded a government grant of 60,000 receivable over 3 years. Now I am reading 1 second for you. First sentence you have understood. Then in the contract it is written receivable in the over 3 years as per contract 40,000 in year 1, 10,000 in year 2, 10,000 in year 3. Means this is due to be received as per the contract. Yes sir. Contingent on creating 10 new jobs and mentoring them over 3 years. What is your doubt? Now say. This job need to be maintained over 3 years. Means whatever employee you have hired, they should remain in employment over the 3 years. Use that employee should not be fired before what? 3 years. You need to maintain that job for how many years? 3 years. That is the condition. This is the condition of grant. Understood? Correct? And for the maintaining, you have received a grant of 60,000 over 3 years. Understood? No, I have recognized 40,000 as receivable, but we are transferring to PL on which basis? On this basis, in the ratio of cost, there are 2 points we are discussing. 40,000 is not transferred to PL. You are misunderstanding me. Whether I have said 40,000 will be transferred to PL? अरे बोलना yes or no? No. Right now I am discussing about receivable. I am not discussing about transfer to PL. How much will be receivable in first year? That I am saying. So how much is receivable? 60 or 40? That was my doubt. So now you say receivable in first year will be 60 or 40? 60 or 40? 40. Understood. Now, can I say now, if you have understood 40, how much will be transferred to PL? Means at year end 1, suppose we are assuming that whatever is receivable is received. Whatever was receivable, that is received. The question is silent. What will assume? It is received, na? Are bolna re. So this we are assuming that this is received. So we are not fighting on that part. We are not fighting on that part. Now out of this 40,000, means out of this grant 40,000, how much will be transferred to PL? So year 1 end, what journal entry you will do? Bolo. Are bolna re. This is deferred grant. How much will be transferred to PL? 21,667 already we calculated. 21,667. अरे बोलना रे. So 21,667 will be transferred to my journal entry will what? बताओ. Deferred grant means if you are seeing to deferred grant account debit 2PL 21667 21667. So what is the unamortized balance of grant? It is 60 minus 21, 40 minus 21. 40 minus 21. Have you understood my emotions? Have you understood my emotions? So it will be 40,000 minus what? 21667. That is equal to what? 18,333. Got it? Got it? Understood? Correct. Have you understood these two journal entry? Correct. Then year 2. Can you say once again we'll say receivable account debit to what? Grant, and that will be deferred grant. Now how much is receivable? 10,000. 10,000. Means, can I say after this journal entry, what is my deferred grant? So after this journal entry, my deferred grant is the opening balance of deferred grant is how much? 18,333 plus 10,000 हो गया. Correct. So my, can I say the deferred grant will be 18,333 plus 10,000. That will be now 28,333. Understood? Now how much grant will be transferred to PL? It will be grant or deferred grant, whatever, to PL as per our computation. So we have already calculated 18,333. It is 18,333. 18,333. So what will be the unamortized balance? 10,000. Unamortized balance will be 10,000. From these you deduct 18,333 and the unamortized balance will be 10,000. Got it? Jabardast question. Till now not asked in exam. Correct. Means, can I say it will be 18,333 plus 10,000 minus what? Minus what? Minus 18,333, that is equal to 10,000. Last year we can do by our own. It will be 10,000 opening balance. Once again we receivable is what? 10,000, and how much will be amortized? 20,000. It will become what? 0. Got it? Have you understood this point? Any doubt? Ask me right now. Don't ask me after class. This question particularly don't ask me after class. Have you understood? Once again I'm asking, have you understood why 40,000? So when I am saying receivable is based on contract, and whether that will be recognized or not, that is based on Ind AS 20. So can I say any grant, even though not received based on contract, can be recognized if two conditions are satisfied? If two conditions are satisfied, understood? Means what I am saying, even though this is not received, can I say 40,000 will be my grant, deferred grant or not? Understood what I am saying? Yes, sir. Have you understood? Yes, sir. Let's see what the answer is given. You can see this same answer is given. Check कर लो. So grant income to be recognized in PL for 1 to 3 is 21667, 18,333, 18,333 and 20,000 respectively. Correct? Understood. And the deferred income is to be reflected in the balance sheet. Deferred income in balance sheet at 1 to 3 is 18, 10,000 nil respectively. Understood? Correct? Yes, sir. We have understood. You go. MRQ must revise question. Then why we recognize entire 60,000 grant? Now one doubt is there. One is, sir, why we are amortizing 60,000 over these 3 years? Doubt you have understood. Is, sir, first year we should amortize only 40,000. Just try to know. What was the total grant? The total grant over the 3 year was how much? 60,000. And for that you are incurring some cost. So total grant over the 3 year is 40,000. Sorry, total grant over the 3 years 60,000. Out of this, how much is receivable in first year? How much is receivable in second year? How much is receivable in third year? So you'll amortize 60 or only 40 for the first year? You'll amortize total 60 now in this ratio. In this ratio, correct now. So we are not just right. We are passing journal entry based on contract. See what is receivable? Receivable is 40, but you'll amortize the entire grant over the 3 year because you are recognizing expense of that matching expense over the 3 year. Correct. So this is correct. There is no doubt about this. Have you understood this point now? बोल बोल. If instead of देखो now जबरदस्त question means this type of student will not let me to rest. I was thinking, please don't ask this doubt. Please don't ask this doubt. Please don't ask this doubt. चलो ठीक है. You only say. Now the doubt is what? Suppose let me create. Suppose due to be received was 10,000, 10,000 and 40,000. Correct. This can be a possible situation. Correct. Chalo okay. The first journal entry you will do what? A receivable or bank account debit to deferred grant 10,000, 10,000. Understood. How much you are amortizing? How much you are amortizing? Based on that allocation. So what journal entry you are doing? Deferred grant account debit to PL. How much? 21667. 21667. In this two no doubt now. Journal entry no doubt. That will be our presentation in SOPL. We will prepare which account? Deferred grant account. Initially how much credited? 10,000. Then how much debited? 21667. How much balance is coming? It is what? 11,667. This is which balance? Debit balance. Debit balance will be written in what? Asset side. Simple. Correct now. Means it is just like a prepaid expenses you have done. Just like prepaid expenses ना. अरे बोलना रे. Just like prepaid expenses. So this will be asset. What is wrong in this? Correct now. Normally, practically, this type of situation will not arise. Therefore, they have not created a question of that nature. But if suppose you say so, it can be possible. I can't say it is not possible. So suppose if this is a possible 10,000, 10,000, 40,000, and they need to incur the they need to maintain the job for 3 years, means they need to incur the expenses over the 3 years. Means the total 6,000 will be amortized over 3 years based on the allocation ratio, means on systematic basis. That we have done 21667, but the receivable was only 10,000. Means you receive less, but you are incurring more. Means just like what? Prepaid expense. The prepaid expense will become asset. Understood? Correct? Now okay. Done it. But this type of question they will not ask. Understood, sir. They have also understood. Thank you very much for asking doubt. Thank you very much. I was thinking to go with Patli Gali. But chalo. Understood, yes, sir. Now happy. I am also happy. You are also happy. I am also happy. You are also happy now. Correct? Yes, sir. Don't let me to go. No doubt over doubt. Now I say thank you very much. So now see also one thank you. Correct na? Chal bol. No, 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 no. It should be systematic basis. You are as per the government as per the grant contract, total amount to receive over 3 years for maintaining job is 60,000. So that 60,000 will be allocated in the ratio of matching expense. That is matching concept. 40,000 you are transferring to PA. That is not matching concept. That is not matching concept now. Always for recognition of expense, we apply what matching concept. Understood? So that is 100% wrong. Okay? Now let us go.